Hey guys, this is SoulRay333, and I guess we can call this part 3 of Robin. I showed both of these in the previous video, and again, this is the Rebirth Tim Drake Robin, and I did the head swap with, I guess this was the Nightfall Robin. I couldn't remember exactly which version that was. So I really like this head on this body. I think it just looks awesome. It gives me Batman the animated series style of Robin, like an older Dick Grayson when he's in college. And then I used the Red Robin head and put it on the Rebirth, and suddenly it occurred to me, this, I mean, it's still Tim Drake, but now I feel like this is an older Batman the animated series, Tim Drake Robin. Yeah. So I'm getting Batman the animated series vibes out of both of these. The skin tone is off. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. But then I had to figure out, okay, what am I gonna do with the actual Red Robin figure? And here he is. And I did two things. The first thing that's obvious, I went ahead and painted his eyes white, which is tricky. I hate doing the same thing twice because the first one is perfect and then I always mess up the second one. Luckily it was okay. So his eyes are now white, no more with the stupid side eye. But I also went ahead and shortened his neck. And I did that by cutting the barbell joint in half, which is tricky. So you just cut it at the ball joint, and then you kind of have to take a guess as to how much you need to cut off. And basically I wanted it to sit right around there. And the next thing I did, I wanted to strengthen what I cut, so I drilled a hole into the ball joint itself on both ends, and then I stuck a metal pin in there, and then now I don't have to, it's on there, but I am going to glue it. I want it to be really firm in there, and that way it's still posable, like still move it around. But by shortening the barbell joint, it definitely looks a lot better. So I just need to figure out what to do with this guy. So it's cool that I bought this guy on clearance, and I bought two of them. I'm glad I did, because I don't like how this looks at all. I think he looks ish. This does not look like Robin to me. I don't know what this is. I never played the game. I'd like to, but so yeah, this was my guinea pig, because what I really wanted to do by modifying that head was to take this what was it, Carrie Kelly, Dark Knight Returns Robin, and turn her into Dick Grayson Robin. And yeah, that worked. I did the same thing. Her neck joint is long, and it didn't fit with this head anyway, so I had to do the same thing. I cut the ball joint in half, drilled a hole on both ends, and stuck another pin, and then I had to use the hot glue gun method so that this can fit in there, and boom, there he is. This head is actually a young Peter Parker. It's a Marvel Legends Peter Parker. I don't remember which one, but it's, you know, young Peter Parker. And I did have to paint the skin to match, and it's actually pretty close. And then painted in the Domino mask and painted his hair black. It's the Vallejo paint. I don't like Vallejo paints. It's able to do certain things, but I applied one coat and it just rubbed off. Then I forgot that I didn't prep it. I didn't clean it. Then I cleaned it with soap and water, applied another thin coat of Vallejo skin tone paint. I just have no faith in this brand of paint to do the things I want to do. So I have to treat this very carefully. You've seen me with my Transformer customs. I mean, I'm not rough with them, but I can still treat them as toys. I can, do this without fear of the paint flaking off, and that's because it was Tester's acrylic paint. I can't do that with the Vallejos. I feel like it's going to flake off or scrape off, rub off. So I have to treat this very carefully. I have to do another layer of black on the hair. But yeah. And I looked at the official Robin. It looks like his trunks are different. They have that kind of a, I don't know what to call it, like a leafy texture to them. But otherwise I think it's the exact same figure. So I have my various Robins. Oh. The hell? What are you so smiley about? And I like this head way more than the official Robin. I think the official Robin, his head looks kind of big. This one looks a little small. And he just looks weird. I don't know. I need to figure out what to do with this. And I could care less if the trunks are different. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah. Very happy to have my own little custom Dick Grayson Robin. So here's young Master Dick. Then here he is, his college years, right before he becomes a Nightwing, and then briefly becomes Batman, and then goes back to being Nightwing. So here's my evolution, my Dick Grayson evolution. And what I love about this I'm gonna glue this in there. I can have this going. That is awesome. This can it can kind of work. I mean, I think we definitely need a Burt Ward Robin. we never saw him this young in the series. So I don't think it's okay. I think this works better. And oh yeah, but I'm gonna glue this when I'm done here. And you know what, I don't know why I actually do not have both of these displayed together on my shelf. That looks kind of cool. Well, now I'm trying to imagine a 1966 version of The Dark Knight Returns. What does Adam West have to go through to get to that point? Yeah. But yeah, that, and this is what I wanted to do. In order to get here, I had to do this first. I didn't want to mess up this figure. I mean, it's not really messing up the figure. All I did was modify the ball joint. It then just made the heads fit better. So yeah, so definitely enjoying these head swaps. So to recap, the Red Robin head is now on the Tim Drake body. The Tim Drake head is now on the Nightfall Robin body. I think the Nightfall Robin head is now on the spare what's it, Arkham Knights Robin. And so yeah, a lot of moving parts here. And then and now I have the Peter Parker head on this Robin. And yeah, there they are. Thanks for watching. I don't think there'll be a part 4.